Good evening, everybody, and welcome to what should be a replay of last Thursday night's live stream from Round 5 of the Project Cars 2 SRL V8 Supercar Asia Pacific Championship. But unfortunately, due to some technical difficulties, we were unable to bring you last Thursday night's live stream. But don't despair, for all you fans out there, grab a cup of tea and sit down because we're going to give you a full race recap, including qualifying results, full updated championship points, and the final race results from the Brno Grand Prix in the Czech Republic. And in qualifying, it was everybody's favourite Tasmanian kart dude capturing pole position with a scintillating lap of 1:54.740. Formula One Rocks in second place. He was the first man to go into the 1:54s, which was pretty close to the world record time at Brno in a V8 supercar. Waffles and Bits got P3, which was a personal best for him, and it was good to see V8 Man finally getting a decent result in qualifying, getting P4 on the grid, albeit 9/10 shy of pole position. It was Righty in P5, Andy in P6, Rhino in P7, HSV could only manage 8th, but he would do much better in the race. Nemo in 9th, and Fubbles could only manage 10th for Two Guns Racing. Now to a recap of the race. And another great start from Formula One Rocks helped him get away into a lead early going into turn 1. V8 Man tried to cover off Andy, consequently spinning V8 Man after a racing incident. Then Formula One Rocks and Kart Dude put on a show, pulling a 5-second gap by the end of lap 3 with Waffles just hanging on. Lap 8 out of 20, it was Formula One Rocks who unfortunately disconnected, meaning that Kart Dude could maximise his points and get the win, meaning if he won, he'd only be 7 points behind F1 Rocks in the championship. But unfortunately, an unforced car error meant he only had his radiator at 10%, so he had to pit to repair damage, which cost him 30 seconds. This allowed Waffles to get into the lead, followed by Righty HSV. Kart Dude came out in P8, and with his engine heating up again, could only manage to finish P5 with Nemo and V8 Man following respectively. Waffles finally breaking through for his first win after showing heaps of potential in the practice rounds. He has had a bit of bad luck this season, it has to be said, so good to see him get his first win. What a result for Waffles. Righty getting his first podium after losing it in race 1 at Raupuna. And in 2 metres from Fubbles at the end of the race, of course, what a battle that was. HSV, another good job for him to get up to P3. Special mention, as always, to our cameraman Womp on getting his first championship point in P10. As we take a look at the official results there on your screen from round 5 of the SRL Project Cars 2 SRL season. It's Waffles and Bits taking his first win, like we mentioned. Righty in second, HSV third, Fubbles in fourth, Kart Dude disappointing for him in fifth, Nemo in sixth, V8 Man in seventh after starting fourth on the grid, Andy in eighth, Mickey in ninth, and Womp, like we said, fantastic work from him to get his first point of the season. Now taking a look at the championship standings. And it's Formula One Rocks still sitting pretty on 151 points out in the lead before Kart Dude on 116. Fubbles right up there on 101 points. 88 points to Waffles in fourth. V8 Man, 59 points. He is level with HSV on 59. Righty on 56 points. Nemo slotting into P8 on the championship standings, just 1 point ahead of Rhino. Hopefully we see him back. And Nige Guns on 28. As we get ready to head to the Nürburgring next week for round 6 of this season. Don't forget, of course, it's another super exciting super sprint round. We'll have a new internet provider by then, hopefully, so fingers crossed we can get a crisp 60 frames, 720p per second. That is the dream. And don't forget, too, a special shout out to Anthony Riley, the mastermind behind the Minds of Motorsport podcast. Check the links in the description for his latest podcast with the young Aussie Macaulay Jones. And that is fantastic. We've got a couple of new faces too this week. I'm not going to tell you who they are. I'm going to leave it as a surprise. Don't forget to join us 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, next Thursday. That's right, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. But until then, it's bye for now.